Pedro, you've just come off a great win over Mads Burnell. How happy are you to get the win?
First of all, Andy, I love you, but you have to tell something to the camera. You sound like, Pedro, prove me wrong.
I picked against you.
Yes, I prove you wrong.
a lot of, the talk of this fight was it was going to be a really, really high level fight, but a lot of people were, giving the edge to Mads Burnell to go out there and prove everyone wrong. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, but after my Vaishal fight, I learned something. I can't prove nothing to no one. I already proved everything that I have to prove. Now it's me against me. If I have to prove something, it's to myself. Prove that I'm the best. Prove that everything that I've been said is true. And the best way to prove it to myself is going out there with the best in the world like Mads is and beat them. That's it.
Yeah, Mads is a highly decorated jiu-jitsu player, and he's also, a lot of people talk about his hands, his boxing. To go out there and, beat him in the boxing and hang with him, and win in the grappling department, what does that show?
It just shows what I've been saying. I'm the best. That's it.
You're wearing an Ireland top. What does representing Ireland mean to you in addition to Portugal?
Man, I don't say this because it might sound good. Ireland is my home. Ireland is my country. When I go in there, I represent with same proud the flag of Portugal as I represent the flag of Ireland. And forever, I will carry I have my son's name in Irish. You know what I mean? That just means the world to me. This is my home, and I will forever to death represent this country as my own.
You came off a loss in your last decision, a controversial, exactly, a controversial one, especially to yourself. When the judges' scorecards were being read out tonight, were you worried at all?
No, I wasn't. Like I said, I felt in my bones that this was my night. And after that, the way that the second round ended, I'll be honest, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I arrived at my corner, and John is always super honest with me, for the good and for the bad. And one of the first things that he said, he was like, Pedro, it's 1-1. And I was like, holy shit. If John is telling me that it's 1-1, it's 1-1. So I have to go in there and win this round. And that was it. And when the round was over, I was pretty confident that I won. Then I remember one of the judges gave 30-27. And I was kind of hesitate because of my last fight, but I was like, nah, I got this.
You've just beaten the number 3 ranked guy. Obviously, you fought for the title before. What do you want next?
I think logically it's me against the winner of Pico and Jeremy Kennedy. But I rushed too much in the past, and that cost me a title fight. And then I rushed again, and then cost me a necessary loss against JJ Wilson. So I learned to take my time. I learned to give the right steps one at a time. So I'll be honest, if my next fight is not for the number 1 contender sport, I won't bother. I know I'll get there. I know that very soon I'll be fighting for the belt. So when that time comes, I'll make sure that I'll be ready. That's what matters for me.
Pedro, congratulations on a great win, a great performance. There was a moment towards the end of that third round, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go, where looking on from the side, you could kind of see Mads looked like perhaps it was done for him. Could you feel that in that moment?
Not in the ground. In the ground, I felt he was exhausted, but it was more on the end of the second and on the beginning of the third, when I rushed him, and he was I was nearly finishing him, and I was like, fuck, I didn't hurt him. Yeah. It wasn't the punch, so I noticed it must be exhaustion. So I just keep pressure, but then I got a takedown, and then on the third round, I rushed him, and he wasn't defending himself. So I was like, he's exhausted. That's it. And to be honest, there was one time where I wanted to say to him, this is my home, this is my pace, but I was like, straight away I thought to myself, Pedro, don't fuck up, focus on the fight.
There was, obviously going into the fight at the media day, he was talking a lot about boxing. Obviously, the ground is where he wanted to be tonight, but do you feel like there was a part of it psychologically where he wanted to see if he could train with you?
No, I actually knew and was counting that he wanted to take me down. I straight away told my whole camp, his game plan is for sure taking me down. But at the same time, I knew how good this boxing is. So I trained my bullets off to get my striking what I wanted to be. And I remember I was striking with him and I was clipping him with my jab, with my backhand. And it's nearly like fucking Dragon Ball when Son Goku go for months training and he comes back and he's faster than everyone. That's how I felt in the striking department. Then on the first round and on the beginning of the second, I was like, fuck me, this guy is strong. He was so strong. And like his little details, like when I was standing up and he picked up my ankle, those little details just show how good he is. You know, it's amazing because when I came to SVG, they were all coaches of the first ever champ in the world, you know what I mean? But that didn't bother because this is my corner since day one. Since I was in Drogda on the TLT arena for in front of 100 people, they were in my corner. John, Sergey, and Davy Jones. They are my family. You know, they are not only my coaches, they are my family, you know, and we have such a strong bond, and no matter what happens, no matter where I go, they are the ones there to be in my corner, and we know so well each other. We've been through so much together, and you know, if they tell me something batshit crazy to do, I will do it because I trust my life on them, and the result is here tonight. We actually were living here. Me, my girlfriend, and my son. We were living already here, but then my missus got pregnant of our second baby, and we just decided that the best option would be go back to Portugal to have a family support, because while we are just three, it's manageable, but like me, my missus, and two babies, it's too hard, especially without family support. So at the beginning I was like, oh, this will be so heavy in my career, but at the same time I was like, fuck it, it's no time to be selfish. And like I always say in my entire life, who wants it finds a solution, who doesn't want find an excuse. And I'm not an excuser. I always find solutions, and that's it.
Thank you for watching this video on SevereMMA.com. For more wonderful content, please click the like, subscribe and notification bell, and follow us on these social medias.